My favorite restaurant in America is actually Denny's.
Oh my God. Do you
Is it
remember
really?
It is, so you're my favorite so far.
Oh, I'm very touched. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
the shirt as well.
I
Look.
was just going to
Yes,
say, I
that's-
absolutely love that.
We've just given the best dressed award to someone else, but there's
Did I beat them? Am I on top now?
steep competition. Yeah.
Yes. I thought I would dress for the occasion today. Well, George, Jayden, thank you so much for taking some time to chat with me. And tell me, how excited are you for Dead Boy Detectives to finally premiere on Netflix?
Can I just say,
It's about time.
The about damn time, right?
It's about downtown.
So, George, this is your first major leading role. What did you enjoy the most about playing Edwin?
I loved getting to, you know, one, I just enjoyed getting to be paid to act. I still think it's wild that we can be paid to act, and I was grateful to have work as an actor. That never escapes me. But I was just before this show, I'd been to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival with a play, and I was in it, and I was co-producing, and I was out of pocket buying our cast costumes from Primark, and suddenly we're just catapulted into this magical landscape where, I'm in incredible incredible suits that are tailor-made, and I'm acting opposite cats. I mean, every day was different, but every day felt like a day at Disneyland,
Yeah.
So
That,
just embarking on that adventure was the biggest joy.
for sure. That's awesome. And Jayden, you've been in a couple more projects, but same question to you. What did you enjoy the most about playing Charles?
can I just say everything? Honestly, it was the biggest privilege, and obviously, the Dead Boy Detectives being a franchise already, and within the comics that Neil Gaiman wrote, and after doing a lot of research into that, it was great to be able to kind of pick parts of the comic and bring it into your character, but also put bits of yourself in as well. And like George said, every day on set was like Disneyland. I mean, all of the head of departments that would just create this world for us, and every day, I know we would just walk on set with like our jaws like dropping and hanging on the floor, just thinking, I can't believe this is our life for the next 6 months. And they all did 90% of the work. We just learned our lines and turned up and tried to make sure we remember the lines.
Yes. Now, playing best friends, and this is one of my favorite things about any TV series, is seeing the connection, the on-screen chemistry between the characters. When you two first met, was there an instant connection?
Yeah.
Was there?
There was.
There was.
We met at Heathrow Airport just before flying to the airport, because we had done a chemistry read, but it was on Zoom.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it's hard to kind of gauge. I mean, shout out to David Rappaport, because I don't know how he's done
Well, you
that.
never get the time really to say nothing, do you? You just kind of get looped in, and it's like, okay, and scene now.
Yeah.
And then you just do the scene, but you never really say like hi or bye. You're just kind of in and out.
Yeah, but we both, we clicked straight away. We went for a Starbucks the next morning, and the rest is history.
At like 3 a.m. because we were both so jet lagged.
Are there Starbucks open at 3 a.m.?
I figured that one was.
Vancouver, that one was.
Yeah.
And so was it the same with Cassius and you just all like became instant friends and had this great on-screen repertoire?
Yeah,
Exactly.
It was Brotherhood and Sisterhood like the whole way through, and it still remains like that now.
Yeah, they're really close as well, which is so lovely. We're all just
Yeah.
like a big old misfit family.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We really are.
Oh, family. I love it. And not only is Dead Boy Detectives fun and whimsical, but it's full of spooky queerness. George, what can you tell us about this intimate moment we see you sharing with Thomas the Cat King, played by Lukas Gage?
Well, that was, I was just talking about this. It was a bit of a shock to the system, because, that is the last thing Edwin was expecting when he was transported to the Cat King's lair.
I was not expecting
I
that.
was not expecting that. And it was a little bit. I was a little bit taken aback as well as an actor, because I wasn't. We'd filmed the whole pilot by then, so I kind of had a sense of what Edwin's routine looked like. So to then be thrust into this position, literally thrust, where I'm up close, intimately, it was very intense for sure.
Yeah, I bet, for sure. I mean, it's been said over and over again that LGBTQ plus people truly resonate with the horror genre. Would you agree?
I suppose so. I mean, I think what's great about the horror genre is that, you know, especially our show, for example, there's a backdrop where, you know, labels don't necessarily exist. You know, my character falls in love with a cat, a crow, and a ghost. Or not falls in love with all three, but, you know,
At the same time.
yeah.
Only falls in love with one at the end.
So I think having that creates a space that feels non-judgmental. It feels open. That's why I think Nico plays such a crucial part in Edwin's trajectory, for example, because she has such a gentle hand and such a sensitive tone, and really like gently guides Edwin through his own confusion. So, and you know, I can't speak on behalf of the genre of horror. I'm not much of a horror aficionado personally. That's a question for Steve Yockey because he's horror crazy. But at least for our show, I think the LGBTQIA plus community will absolutely resonate with it.
Okay, perfect. Jayden, what are your thoughts?
Exactly that.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I echo everything. Could not say it better myself.
All right, perfect. Well, then ultimately, what else do you hope audiences take away from Dead Boy Detectives?
I think every character goes on such a special journey. It's the whole show is just about self-discovery, and whether that's through grief or through love or through friendship, it all kind of comes down to that same core thing. And I think every single person who watches our show will be able to relate to at least one of the characters. And also that's the beauty of our show, is the fact that realistically it is just, you know, a gang of 4 teenagers solving mysteries when you look at it like that. But in between all of that mystery and fun are real deep-rooted characters with real-life problems. And you know, we tackle all of them. And yeah, I really hope people love the show as much as we do.
For sure. Perfect. All right, then before I sign off, may I take a screenshot for social media?
Of course you can.
Yeah.
Hey, 1, 2, 3. George, Jayden, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Denny.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.